Thank you. I appreciate it, and welcome you guys. This is Monty once again from DBL Surveillance Equipment. We're doing a particular Spreaker podcast regarding an embarrassing situation at a particular airport in China. Okay, now. Obama was going to attend a G20 summit, okay? Obama arrived Saturday ahead of the G20 summit on Sunday, I think it was. Okay, so that's where we're going. That's the setup. And before we go any further, let me tell you a little bit who I am, what we're all about, just in case you don't know. My name is Monty Henry, owner of DPO Surveillance Equipment. Thanks again. We're the premier company in the industry. We offer three distinguishing things, by the way, that separate us from the competition. I knew you like that. We have lifetime guarantees and warranties on all the products. We have 24/7, 365 tech sales and customer support. Right. No other company in the industry offers that. Okay, no one can say that except us. So we think that's kind of special. And we have the largest inventory of items that not only can you buy, but you can rent or lay away as well. Thank you. And in addition to that, we have the largest video demonstration library. That's right, the largest library of demonstration and educational, informational videos that you're going to find on the internet or offline, for that matter. Right. So that's what you get when you go to DPL Surveillance Equipment. For the price of admission, which is to buy or rent or lay away our product, you get access to our 15 or 20 years of experience in regards to surveillance, counter-surveillance, anti-terrorist products. You name it, we have probably more educational information, bar none, that you're going to find online or offline, for that matter, when it comes to cell phone detection, when it comes to finding trackers on vehicles, when it comes to electronic harassment, when it comes to targeted individuals, when it comes to electrical hypersensitivity. You name it. We have lots of experience. We wrote lots of articles. We pretty much pioneered a lot of these different areas where we operate. So you're dealing with the main source, or in a lot of cases, the only source. Thank you. So getting right into what happened in China ahead of the G20 summit. Kind of embarrassing. Obama lands Air Force One with his usual contingent of reporters and journalists. And believe it or not, typical protocol is this. You land Air Force One, and because we're a superpower, we typically bring an entourage of journalists and reporters with us, with the president, and they, as the president and his staff get off the plane, they're meted and greeted by reporters and such, some from the United States, some from elsewhere, but they have a clear view of the president as he departs the front of the plane using a particular stairway that's always used to help the president depart from this higher level in the front of the plane. For some reason, the Chinese, and I'm not at all happy about this, they decided ahead of time that we're going to not only rope off the reporters so that they can't see the president, but they were going to force the president, of all people, to depart near the rear of the plane with a lower level stairway to get off of the plane, okay? It's a wonder they didn't force him to jump off the plane in the back to the tarmac, okay? That's how insulting this was. And what I think is going on here is because we've allowed the Chinese to invest so much money to buy so many of our treasuries and bonds and to put so much money into real estate and our publicly traded companies and such, that they feel as if they own the United States. In the article that I wrote, blog that I wrote, I'm mentioning, I think it's a quote, could be a paraphrase, but one of the Chinese officials, when confronted by, I think it was Susan Rice, she's the, what is she? Secretary of State, I think she is. Anyway, I mentioned all this in the article, but she was told that that by the Chinese, that the reason why they were doing this because we own his country. That's a quote. We own his country. So maybe this can be verified or substantiated, but it sounds like we're really the lapdog of China now because we've allowed them to invest so much in the United States and to take advantage of our freedom, take advantage of our liberties to the point where they feel they can do anything to us. Now, personally, I think that shouldn't happen on any level. I don't care where we go in the world, the president, Air Force One, his staff, they should be respected, okay? Obama should have, this is my opinion, went back inside the plane after he found out that he wasn't going to be able to depart from the front of the plane with that dedicated stairway that's used to get him off of the plane. He should have said, look, I'm not coming out, I'm not coming down, I'm going to turn around and all negotiations, all meetings are off. You have to respect our American ideals, liberty, freedom, and the things that we fought so hard for all these years, okay? That was insulting, all right? Now, what do I think we should do in the future? Going forward, we probably should take a look at nationalizing all assets by the Chinese and confiscating as much as possible any assets invested in the United States so that we can get a handle on what type of country, what type of situation that we're dealing with here. Okay, this is a hostile, very abrasive situation we're dealing with here, okay? These people want to make a statement. The Chinese, they want to make a statement, right? They made a statement, as a matter of fact, last Saturday, I think it was. And now we need to make a statement. We need to say, okay, look, your real estate holdings, the banks you're invested in, the publicly traded companies, etc., we're going to put a freeze on those assets. You're going to make sure you understand. We're going to make sure you understand that you respect the United States as part of being, partaking in our freedom and liberties and ability to have a stable marketplace where you can invest your Chinese asset, your yuan or whatever it is, renminbi. You have to appreciate it. You have to understand there are consequences, and at the same time, you get the opportunity to have a stable, reliable country, economic system that gives you the ability to invest in it and not worry so much about the things that you typically have to deal with even in China and other parts of the world. Okay, so that's my opinion. And I think we need to address this as soon as possible and go forward. If you guys have any questions, comments, criticisms, I appreciate it if you can put this in somehow. We can make a comment or suggestion box or something if we need to. But let's get some feedback. Let's get some ideas from other people, negative or positive. This is a very, very embarrassing situation for the United States, for the free world. I think we need to do something about it, okay? I'll put a link to my actual blog so you guys can see it when I'm done. Okay, as usual, as far as our company is concerned, my company is concerned, if you ever need anything that we can help you with, surveillance, counter surveillance, tracking, nanny cameras, anti-terrorist products, if you want to rent, lay away, or purchase, do so with the comfort of knowing that everything is lifetime guaranteed and warranted, and we're available 24/7, 365. Give me a call, 888-344-3742, 888-344-3742. Enjoy your Labor Day off. Okay? Have fun. Thanks. Take care. Bye.